Welcome everyone to the first edition of ThePack TV, where we review all things that have happened in the pack in the last week, and then we also go over the things that are going on in the future. So first of all, I'd like to go ahead and get this out of the way. On Wednesday, November 10th, AEW Dynamite is actually going to be live here in Indianapolis, Indiana, so there will be no AEW live watch-along with myself and Blazer on that night, so that actually will return on Wednesday, November 17th with myself and Blazer. And then we have to go ahead and congratulate Drew Blazer for his Gaming with Blazer. It returned on Saturday to celebrate Halloween weekend. Every year, Blazer always goes through Luigi's Mansion, the original game. And this year, he completed it in 4 hours and 23 minutes, shattering the record that he set last year of just over 5 hours. So he completed it in over an hour, faster than he did last year, so congratulations to Drew Blazer on that. Will he be able to beat that again next year? I guess we'll have to wait and see. So we have a little bit of controversy, to say the least, that happened over the weekend here. There was a video sent to the chat of the Pack fantasy football chat. I'm gonna go ahead and play the video that was sent, and then I will give you my my general thoughts on it afterwards.
Hey Brian, what's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
I got 2 challenges for you, you dickhead. This week, our fantasy football game fucking wins, they get to be the chairman. I want to be the chairman of the league. You suck at being chairman. I want to be the chairman. I'm going to be the chairman. And the next one, excuse me.
You're excused, buddy. Take your time.
I challenge you, November 6th, a Saturday, a 2 versus 1 match. Me and Phil Phoenix versus your bitch ass. Me and was it Phil Phoenix? Me and Phil Phoenix, we're gonna beat the out of you. I'm gonna twist it. I'm gonna tear it off until you don't have one. I'm gonna be the chairman. This time next week, you're gonna be my secretary. You're gonna be doing all my bitch work. And next week, I'm just gonna let Phil Phoenix do everything. Phil can whoop your ass. I'm just gonna stand there and play with my balls. And Phil's already on the way. I paid for his ticket. He's en route as we speak. So Brian, you better dust off those balls of yours, because we're going. This is next Saturday. We're going. And I hope you don't suck this week. I hope it's a good match, but it doesn't matter because I'm still gonna be the chairman. Well, have a good day. Love, Robert.
You know, and I absolutely loved the fact that he ended that video with "Love, Robert." So before I get into the fantasy football standings for the week and the games that are coming up, I just want to show you guys one image. Let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. Let's see, where is it? Oh, it's right here. You see that? The Vanilla Midgets, which is my team, rocks. Rob's great team moves to second place. That was the highlight of the fantasy football this week. I beat Mank with a score of 163.36 to 107. And you know what's funny? Ever since then, I have not heard a word from the fella. The supposed 2-on-1 match between myself and him and Phil Phoenix. Why would I even agree to that? Phil Phoenix is like a black belt, do I want to get my ass kicked? No, not really. So no, Mank, I respectfully decline. But unfortunately, I have to tell you, I'm still the commissioner of the Pack Fantasy Football League. So sorry, Mank. So let's go ahead and get into the actual fantasy football standings. So we have Britt at 7-1 with her victory over this week over La Magnate with a score of 149.04 to 91.96. Britt stays at number 1. at 7-1. She's won 2 straight, and the Magnate slides down to number 6. He stays there. He's 2-6 on a 1-game losing streak. The second game from the weekend was the Bigonators. Mr. Biggs got a victory over Peyton Money, which is Blazers team. So Biggs moves to 3-5, and Blazer falls to 3-5, but Biggs still does not quite have the advantage enough to move up to that number 4 spot. So Blazer holds on to that last playoff spot. And then the third game of the week, we already went over this one, was myself beating the shit out of Mank, 163.36 to 107. The big highlight coming out of that weekend, though, was the fact that Derrick Henry went down with an injury, season-ending injury. That is big for Mank's team. He did have Derrick Henry on his team, but that still wasn't, I wouldn't say that was exactly an excuse to why Mank lost. I mean, he lost by 60-something points. I don't think Derrick Henry would have gotten that anyways. So, let's go ahead and look at the upcoming games for this week. So, we have, this is a big one. I'm taking on Britt, for that. Let's see, so if I beat Britt, she falls to 7-2, and I would go to 6-3. That still is not enough to get her out of that number 1 spot, but it would help. I'm actually projected to beat her by less than a point, so that one's going to be interesting. That's probably going to be the game of the week. We have Biggs taking on Rob's great team. Let's see, as of right now, Biggs is actually projected to win that match, so that would be interesting. See if Mank falls down even further. And then Blazer takes on the Magnate, with the Magnate actually projected to win. So some of these underdogs, like myself, the Magnate and Biggs are all projected to win, so that could really shake up these standings if it actually goes that way. So that's the fantasy football update. So let's go ahead and get into what is going on with the pack in the month of November. So as I said, no watch along next week due to Dynamite being here. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Facebook ThePack, YouTube ThePack, Twitch I am Blazer, that's Blazer's account, and Twitch The Brian Plays, that's my account. And upcoming shows for November, like I said, the Wednesday night watch-along returns on Wednesday, November 17th. And then the pack will be getting together for WWE Survivor Series on Sunday, November 21st. That's probably going to be a big group event. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to go yet, but we have some big things planned for that. So stay tuned for that. The current pack champion, Travis Hopkins, has a heck of a second half of November. He is going to have to defend his championship twice in a span of 8 days. Survivor Series, Full Gear is Sunday, November 13th, and then Survivor Series is Sunday, November 21st. So that should be interesting to see who walks out of November with the pack championship. We could actually have 3 champions total in the month of November if Travis loses it, and then whoever beats Travis drops it at Survivor Series. So we'll see. So thank you guys for tuning in to ThePack TV. I'm going to try to make this a weekly show where we just kind of cover random things every week. So we will see you all on Wednesday, November 17th for Dynamite Live. Thank you guys.